is high. Deuce is low. Call it right and win the dough on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Kelly.
Thank you, man. Hello there. Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks, a game of decisions where you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. You ready to go? So are we. Let's get to the cards. Janice and Ann will start loading in the cards. The red cards on the top will be played by the champion. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger. And now let's meet today's Card Sharks. Hello there, Jeff Olson.
Glad to see you again.
$200 as our champion. Right. Didn't do too well on the money cards, but you're back here to try again.
Yeah, sure did.
Recap a little bit about yourself. It's been a couple of days now.
Well, I'm a sales manager of an automobile company. I live in Malibu. I'm single. I like diving, boating. Just enjoy general sports.
Single fellow who lives in Malibu. Boy, there'll be a lot of ladies across the country who'd like that. Good to see you.
Beautiful place to live.
I understand that. Bunny, nice to see you. Hello there. This is Bunny Olds. We're meeting for the first time our challenger. Bunny, if you'll tell us something about yourself.
I'm a special education teacher, and I'm also a director on the American Paddle Tennis League and a nationally ranked paddle tennis player.
Terrific. That's great. That sport has gotten very hot, hasn't it?
It's getting very, very popular.
Now, I play a little tennis, very little tennis. Can I play paddle tennis?
You will do better at paddle tennis.
Oh, okay.
Much better.
We got a date. Good luck in the match there, Bunny. Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled and cut before we go on the air, and the red cards on the top will be played by our champion, Jeff. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by Bunny. Now, the object of the game is to work your way across the board, predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, however, you have to first answer a high-low toss-up question. That's the cue for G2T2 to come out there. All of our toss-up questions based on a poll of 100 people. And they test your ability to judge human nature. So, Jeff, we'll start with a question for you. And now listen carefully to this. We polled 100 women on a diet. These are all women who are concerned about their weight. We asked them, would you prefer as a lover a man who is a little overweight or a man who's a little skinny? How many women on a diet preferred the overweight lover?
30. Oh, I would say probably about 35 would say something like that.
You say about 35?
Yeah, I'd say about 35.
Bunny? Higher or lower?
I would think that the women who are trying to lose weight want a skinny man as well, because they see that as being for them. And I would say it's going to be lower.
You say even lower than that?
Lower.
Well, if it is lower, Bunny, you go to the cards first. If not, Jeff gets first crack at the cards. The actual number of women dieters who said they prefer the overweight lover is 70. It's not lower, Jeff. Bunny, I think your logic may have been just reversed there. I have a feeling.
Idealistic.
I have a feeling that the women on the diet wanted to be with somebody fatter so they could say, ha ha ha, I look better than he does. All right, Jeff, we'll take a look at your base card. Now, you have the right to change it. You answered the high-low toss-up question. You'll start with a 3.
I'm going to stay with that 3.
Is this higher or lower than a 3?
Higher. Definitely higher.
Remember, if it's another 3 you lose, it must be higher than a 3. It's another 3! Jeff, the last time you started with kings, you'd get aces, and now 3s and 3s. The cards don't work right for you, but it's a break for Bunny, because by him making that mistake, you get to play your card, Bunny. You cannot change this. You have a queen.
She looks lovely and very thin. I will say the next card is lower.
Lower than a queen, a very thin queen. Lower than a queen, it is a 4.
Beautiful.
Now, Bunny, at this point, you can freeze and protect your position, or you can continue calling high-low all the way across. Make a mistake, you lose all the cards back to the base card. What's it going to be?
I'm going higher.
Higher. She's going on higher than a 4. It is a 7.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze it right there. We'll move the freeze bar over. 7 becomes a new base card. You cannot lose any of those cards. Bunny needs just 2. Janice will fill in the space. Jeff needs 4. As we go to the next question, and it goes to you this time, Bunny. We asked 100 women in California, would you be jealous if a beautiful girl was hired as your husband's assistant at work? How many women said they would be jealous?
I think that women are very secure nowadays, and I would say that only 35 would be
35.
jealous.
Audience doesn't agree with that. Jeff, what do you think? Higher or lower?
I would say it's got to be a lot higher.
You say a lot higher.
A lot.
Higher. The actual number of women who said they would be jealous is 47. It's higher, Jeff. Not quite as secure as we thought. Jeff, we're still looking at a 3. By answering the question, you can change it now if you'd like. What do you want to do?
I'm going to stay with a 3, and the next card is going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. Now,
definitely.
We filled in from the same deck. You got 2 3s gone already, Jeff. Higher than a 3 is a 9. Got past that barrier.
I'm going to continue, and the next one is going to be lower.
Lower than a 9. It's a 4.
I'm going to continue, and the next one is higher.
Higher than a 4.
Oh.
Another 4. And again, the cards didn't work right for Jeff. You lose all 3 cards. Bunny, you've got to play this 7. You cannot change it. Call this.
It's got to be higher.
Higher than a 7. It's a 3. No, could not advance. We'll fill in the spaces. Go to the next question to you, Jeff. We asked 100 policemen in Southern California, do you mind it when people call police the fuzz? How many policemen objected to being called the fuzz?
I would say probably about 55 objected to it, because I don't think they like that name too much.
Don't think they like it, and he says 55 would object to being called the fuzz. Bunny?
I think that they don't like it to the point where it's going to be more than 55.
Even higher than 55.
Right.
The actual number of policemen who said they minded being called the fuzz is only 7, not higher, Jeff. I told you we'd test your ability to judge human nature, and we had a lot more liberal policemen out there than we thought. So, Jeff, what do you think with a 3?
Higher again.
Higher than a 3. Going to try it again with that 3. It is a queen, very much higher.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 4.
Higher, please.
Continuing again, higher than a 4. Another 4. Jeff cannot get over that barrier. Bunny, call off the 7.
Somebody up there likes me. It has to be higher.
Higher than a 7. It's an 8.
Okay.
Interesting decision now, Bunny. You need just 1. What are you going to do?
I'm going for it.
You'll freeze it.
I'm going for it.
Freeze it right there.
I'm going to say higher.
You're going to play it.
I'm playing it.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, Bunny. You're going to play it, and
It's
you
going
say...
to be higher.
Trying for the win. Higher than an 8 for the win. It is a 2. Couldn't do it. You could not do it. You lose the 2 and the 8. The freeze bar had inadvertently moved over. That's back where it belongs. We'll fill in the spaces with Jeff's 3 cards, Bunny's 2, and we go to the 4th and final question. It is sudden death. Bunny, someone must win on this play of the cards, so control is most important, and this question decides it. To you, Bunny, we polled 100 waitresses in California, and we asked them, who are better tippers, men or women? How many waitresses said men are better tippers?
I waitressed my way through college, and I would say that 75 waitresses said that men are better tippers.
She says 75 said men are better tippers. Jeff, higher or lower?
I'm going to even say higher than that. I think.
Higher than that?
Higher than that, yes.
The actual number of waitresses who said men are better tippers is 93. Very much higher, Jeff. All right, Jeff, it is sudden death. We have a very interesting board. Listen carefully. Here's how we do it. You have a 3. You can change that 3 if you'd like, Jeff. You have to turn over all 4 cards correctly, or Bunny wins the game. However, you have control. You can force Bunny to play off this 7, which she cannot change. She would have to turn these 2 cards over, or the game is yours. It's your decision, Jeff. Do you want to play it yourself with 4 cards, or force Bunny to play it with 2?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't think the odds are that good with 4 cards, so I'm going to pass it to Bunny.
Okay. Bunny, you must play off the 7. You cannot change it. 1 mistake in the game is Jeff's, but if you turn them both over, you have the first game of the match. Call this.
Higher, real high.
Higher than a 7. It's a 6. Then again, you could not do it. Jeff wins the first game of the match and $100. Good strategy. Bunny's got to make a comeback as we clear the board. We'll see if she can do it right after we take time out for this.
Rayburn.
Hello there.
Dawson.
Survey set.
The Sass.
I don't mind you're shedding tears of joy, but you're crying on my new suit.
The Class.
Going to watch the telly tonight, are you?
The Long Mike.
That is absolutely correct.
The Longer Kiss.
I've gotten aroused.
2 originals, 2 hours.
The lunatics have taken over the asylums, huh?
Match Game and Family Feud together again. Today at 4. Only on BUZZR.
You said it very well.
Let's play.
So Jeff has the first game of the match at $100, and Bunny, you've got to make a comeback now. You're a good player. Maybe she will. Let's load up the cards for the next game. Top cards off the same 2 decks of playing cards. I always mention that because if you can keep track of that, it can sometimes help you. Jeff, we'll start with a question for you. We asked 100 Playboy bunnies across the country. Here's with a classic question. Do you sleep in the nude? How many bunnies said yes, they sleep in the nude?
Well, I think I probably maybe know 100 of them, so I'm going to say 90 of them do.
You say 90 of them do?
90 of them.
Is that a legitimate answer or wishful thinking, Jeff? What is that?
Maybe both.
Bunny, what do you think? Higher or lower than 90? Sleep in the
I'm
nude?
going to say that I think they like some frilly outfits, and it's going to be a little bit lower.
Say lower.
A little bit lower.
The actual number of Playboy bunnies who sleep in the nude is 76. It's lower, Bunny. You got it. Yeah. All right, Bunny, we'll look at that base card in this game. You have a queen. You want to play that?
She's a lovely lady. The next one is going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. It is a 6. Always you can freeze or you can continue.
No, I'm going to continue. The next card, higher.
Higher than a 6.
Higher.
It's a jack.
Right. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to say the next card is lower.
Lower than a jack, risking those 2 cards. And this one, it is an 8. You got away with it.
I'm going to freeze.
You'll
I'm
freeze
going
it.
to freeze.
Right there, needing just 1 card for the win to tie up the match, and you kept Jeff away from his cards. Now, look how happy Bunny gets when she gets the lead. Question goes to you, Bunny. We asked 100 married women in Southern California. In the past week, have you wished you were single? How many married women said yes, they had wished they were single? 100.
Stressful situations in their marriage, but I think most of them are content, so I'm going to say 41.
41. Jeff, higher or lower than 41 said they wish they were single during the week?
I'm going to say higher. I think they may have wanted to change it at least once.
All right.
At least
Figure
once.
they've had some kind of a bad fight during the week.
Yeah.
The actual number of married women who said they wished they were single is 31. Not higher, Bunny. Now you can change that 8 if you'd like, Bunny.
I'd like to very much.
You'd like to. Here's the next card off the top of your deck. It is a 6. Call this card.
Higher.
Higher.
For the
If it's
game.
higher, we have a tie.
Higher.
Higher than a 6.
Higher.
It's an 8. She did. Tied up the match. Clear the board and redeal, Janice. Fine job on that, Bunny. We've got a tie. Each player with $100. And each player with a game. We play the best 2 out of 3, and we are loading up now for the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there and just 3 questions. So we're going to start with a question for you, Jeff. As the ladies fill in the boards there, most important control now with so few cards up there. Someone's going to get a chance at the money cards. We asked 100 men in a California studio audience, do you use hairspray? How many men said they do, Jeff?
I'm going to say probably about 45 said they do. I don't think men use it anymore. Very, very little.
45. Bunny, higher or lower?
I'm going to say that the natural look is so in, it's even lower than that.
Lower than that?
Lower than that.
The actual number of men who use hairspray is 17. Much lower, Bunny. All right, Bunny, we'll look at that all-important base card in this tiebreaker. You have an 8. Jeff didn't like that at all. What are you going to do, Bunny?
I'm going to say the next one has to be lower.
Lower than an ace. Only another ace would lose for you. It is a 7. Now you've got a decision to make. Freeze or continue?
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. The next card is higher.
This is higher than a 7. We have a new champion. It's an 8 for the win. Congratulations. Fine win, Bunny. Jeff? You're leaving us with $300, so it's been a profitable stay. You're a fine champion. Thank you for coming, Jeff. Bunny, come on down here. Congratulations. Bunny's going to try the money cards where she can win thousands of dollars right after this. You're going to be ready?
I will be ready.
Bunny, our special education teacher. You're a native of Los Angelino.
Yes, I am.
There are so few of you.
Really?
Are you all set to go now?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You're relaxed now.
I'm relaxed.
Then let's open the board and get to the money cards. Okay, Bunny. Good luck with it now. Here's how we do it. $200 you won in the game is yours to keep. We've got a brand new deck of cards, all shuffled and cut. And now we're going to give you new money to play with. Starting on the bottom line, we'll give you $200. You bet that as you wish on these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. Minimum bet's $50 until you get to that top card, that big bet, and there you must bet at least half the dollars. Now it can really add up. You all set?
I'm ready.
Let's go. $200. Let's build it, and as always, a choice of 2 base cards. We'll start with a 3.
Beautiful.
Good card.
All of it.
Right away, you're going to bet on it.
All of it, that it's going to be higher.
$200. What did you say?
Higher.
Higher, yes. Remember, as in the game, if it's another 3 you lose, it must be higher.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. No, I'm with you. $200. Higher than a 3. It's a jack. Very much higher. Bunny, you've got $400 and a jack. What do you bet?
All of it. All of it, that it's going to be lower.
Lower? $400. Lower than a jack. It's a... $800 now, Bunny. Be careful. You've got a 7 there.
$600, that it's going to be higher.
That's a big bet. $600 higher.
Wait a second. Let me think.
Higher. Higher than a 7.
I said it. So
No, whatever you want. Listen, we're with you.
something made me say it that way. $600, that it's going to be higher.
Something made you say 600.
Something made me say it.
Higher than a 7 for $600. It's a... Well, it sure wasn't the devil who made you do it. $1,400, a big ace. We're moving that up. $200 more dollars. $1,600.
All of it, then it's going to be lower.
$1,600. All or nothing. Lower than an ace. It's a queen. Now, Bunny, $3,200. A queen. What do you bet here?
That it's going to be lower.
You ever bet that much money? $3,000?
Never.
Good luck. $3,000 lower than a queen.
Come on.
Oh, but you're not out of it. You still got $200, Bunny. All right, let's build it up. You've got a king. What do you bet on this?
All of it, that it's going to be lower.
All right, come on, for $400. Lower than a king. It is a 5. Oh, it's so anticlimactic, but it's still $400 as we move up here for the big bet. You've got to bet at least $200. You can bet
all of it. It's going to be higher.
Okay. If this is higher with the 200 in the game, it'll give you $1,000 for the play, which is not bad.
Lovely.
Let's do it. Higher than a 5. Come on.
Card.
It's a... All right. Oh, you made a comeback. You made a comeback. And you've got $1,000. And you're the champion. Okay?
I'm very happy.
Okay. We'll be right back with a new challenger right after we take time out for this. I wish you could have gotten it all.
Need your lawn mowed? There's a whammy for that. Want to walk the dog? There's a whammy for that. But if you want to win, there's no whammy for that.
No whammy.
Uh-oh. Pesky little critters. Press your luck. Tonight at 7 on BUZZR.
Bunny Oles, boy, we really want to give that money away.
I know you do. Everyone was rooting for me. Thank you. It was exciting, though, and I'm still very happy.
But you did it well. Holding back that couple of hundred there was nice because you built that back up into $800. Which
I wanted to keep playing some way.
Yeah. Well, you're still here playing, and we're going to meet a new
am.
challenger right now. As we deal out the cards for the next match, we'll meet our next player on Card Sharks. Charlene Harron. Hello, Charlene. How are you? Pleasure.
Fine.
Tell us something about yourself.
Well, I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm attending Loma Linda University taking public health science, and I plan on starting a master's in public health this fall with a double major in nutrition and health education.
Terrific. You're a busy lady there.
Yes.
With health education and the special education, you get together there with Bunny. Good to have you here. Good luck in the match,
Thank
Charlene.
you.
You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Bunny, the champion, will play the upper cards, the red cards. And we'll start with a question for you, Bunny. We polled 100 16-year-old girls in New York, and we asked them, do you think that you've already met the man you're going to marry? How many 16-year-olds said they've met the man they're going to marry?
Oh, I think that they have too much left in life, especially in New York. So I'm going to say 15.
15. Charlene, she says 15 16-year-olds think they've already met the man they're going to marry. Tough question. Higher or lower?
I think that the number will be lower because they like to mess around still, and they don't think that they have met the man.
I told you we test your ability to judge human nature. You say lower.
Yes.
The actual number of 16-year-olds who think they've already met the man they're going to marry is 24. It's not lower, Bunny. Wow. That surprises me. Bunny, we'll look at your base card for this game. It is a 6. You want to play that or change it?
I'd like to change it.
Here's the next card. It is a 8. Ooh. Well, you've got to play this one, Bunny, so call this.
The next card will be higher.
Higher than an 8. It is a king.
Great. The next card I will go on will be lower.
Lower than a king. It is a 3.
I'm going to keep going. The next card is going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 10.
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze it right there. Needing just one more card for the win. You've kept Charlene away from the cards. You haven't kept us away from taking care of business. We're going to do that right now. If you will, please watch this commercial. You got to be quick. We'll see.
Up next, contestants try to match wits with insane celebrities while Gene Rayburn tries to control it all on a buzzer double play of Match Game. Next, stay tuned.
Just enough time to tell you we'll all be back next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive St. Mary's luxurious bath fashions, colorful towels with rugs and bath carpeting of 100% Dacron polyester. Soft, thick pile is completely machine washable. And Prince Gardner matching leather accessories smartly styled for fashion-conscious men and women. A perfect gift, a fine name, Prince Gardner. And a selection of Tente products. The great new building set from Hasbro. With Tente, it's a snap to be a better builder. And from Gallery of Homes, a current listing brochure. Gallery of Homes, a national network of independent real estate brokers. We bring people home. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.